Hi guys, welcome back to another episode with yours truly, Sabway.eatjunk! Alright, so now I'm setting the mood right, and I'm gonna be talking about another story by another person who sent me her horror story, but she wanted to be anonymous. So anyway, I'm just gonna start. So this story happened when I was in secondary school. Till date, the memory seems a bit hazy. But almost fresh in my head. Every time I think about this, I still get goosebumps. Oh, she said I still get goosebumps. Get it, goosebumps. Lame sia, but sorry. Anyway, so we were on a service learning trip to Cambodia back when we were in secondary 3. So we have had like Sec 2 and Sec 3s in a group, about maybe 15 kids. On the plane to Cambodia, we were actually already talking about ghost stories. Kids be kids. Oh, okay. And then we got lectured by our teachers. But back then, nobody really cared. So fast forward, the first night in Cambodia, after arriving, we checked into this house. It's like a wooden house with 2 stories. There are 4 bedrooms upstairs and 1 bedroom for the teachers downstairs. So the girls are all divided to stay in the rooms in groups of 3s. Me and 2 other classmates were grouped together and put in a bedroom. The bedroom had 1 king bed, 1 wardrobe and 1 mirror. 1 small window by the bed overlooking the backyard, or at least I think it's the backyard. I don't really remember. So first night after arrival and everything, it was already super late. We all decided just to go to bed. We talked till we fall asleep. That night I didn't sleep well cause I kept feeling like someone was looking at me through the window. I was sleeping closest to the window. In the morning, one of the girls who were in a room with me, let's call her P, she asked me if I took my towel out last night cause she saw something white hanging on the cupboard. I was like, no. Okay, by this time I'm a bit creeped out, but it's day 1 of a 10-day trip, so like, okay. Anyway, that morning, P started telling everyone about what she saw in the room, etc. So anyway, we had morning exercise, which was like some school camp stuff, and P was complaining about everything, like the place is dirty, blah blah blah. It's a kampong, so obviously. But anyway, fast forward, we just proceed with going to the orphanage, teaching the kids and building a playground, which was the whole point of the trip. 2 to 3 days passed, nothing really happened, or rather I can't remember. Anyway, so we usually reach the orphanage early in the morning about 9. Then we'll leave before the sky turned dark. One day, however, we stayed past the timing we usually go back. This is where shit got real. Yeah! Don't go back at night. I mean, if you stay in Kampong. I don't really remember what happened, but the next thing I know is we all rushed up the bus. One moment the kids were teaching us folk dancing, the next moment it's like we gotta go. When I boarded the bus, I saw P sitting in the teacher's front seat, pale as fuck and shaking mad, crying and shaking like, "Damn son!" What the fuck? Sorry, that's what she wrote. When we reached the host place, P was put to rest in the teacher's room. Me and the other roommate went to check on her, like keep trying to comfort her and try to understand what was going on. I was standing in the room by the bed and behind me was a window. P kept pointing to the window and saying, "Don't come any closer, don't come any closer." She kept crying and in my head I'm like, oh fuck, please don't tell me. I held her hand trying to comfort her and myself. Then in this moment, I felt something pass through my body into hers. She rolled her eyes back. I grabbed my other classmate and ran the fuck out of the room. Both crying like crazy, we both stood at the door lost. Everyone just stopped what they were doing and you can hear P screaming inside the room. The next thing I remember was the teacher gathered everyone to stop whatever we were doing and gather in the second floor hall. So we had 4 teachers on duty. They split to 2 of them taking care of the situation downstairs and 2 of them taking care of the rest of us. I will be taking care of the rest of us, not the people downstairs. The clear instructions then was everyone to get their things, like tonight we all sleep the upstairs hall together. Lock the room doors and cover all the mirrors. Shit went downhill. Shit already went down. Okay, sorry. So all the guys with the teachers started to help the girls get their stuff. There were a lot of crying and prayer groups going on during this time. So in the midst of all, there was this very loud howl. Everyone stopped, looked at each other, and then we heard a loud ass bang on the second floor door. The guy who was standing next to the door opened it without much thought. There was no one. So anyway, through the night, nobody could sleep and time passed really, really slow. The house was a wooden house sort. So when you rest your head on the floor, you can hear the screaming from downstairs. And they said if you hear long enough, you can hear P screaming your name. So that night, they called the bomo and all the Malay boys were brought down to help out. I don't know what happened then, cause none of them spoke about what happened. When they came back, most of them just passed out exhausted. So that's all for now. I'll tell you more if you like this story. I don't know if you can see my hair, but like, okay, so that's all. That's all for now. If you guys are interested, can let me know. Then I will ask her to send me the second part of this story. Alright, that's all. Ciao, bye.